Well, hello, Yellow Army, and welcome to another interview here on official TUFC TV. I'm delighted to be joined by one of Plainmoor's newest recruits, Ali Omar. How are you doing, Ali?
I'm very good, thanks. And yourself?
I'm doing good, thanks. And it's been fantastic over the last week at Plainmoor, seeing so many new arrivals, and one of those being yourself. How are you settling in?
No, I've settled in very well, thanks. Travelled up here on a Sunday in the afternoon, got out of the train station, saw the nice, beautiful views, the beach, and that made me really happy. And then obviously I got to Goals Lodge, met my new teammates, met Russell, the kit man, and he took really good care of me, you know.
We are glad that you've managed to join us at a time where it is so sunny and we're getting a lot of good weather here on the English Riviera. It's not always like this, Ali, I must warn you.
Yeah, no, I can imagine, because today in training it was sunny and then all of a sudden it started pouring down with rain, and I'm thinking, like, where's all this come from? Like, it never made sense to me, but I guess it's part of the weather, isn't it?
Well, hopefully the sunshine wasn't written into the contract. What was it like with the training with your new teammates? How are you getting on?
To be fair, the first day when I got down to the training ground, like, the boys were so welcoming. The gaffer, the assistant manager, the rest of the staff, the captain, Asa, like very welcoming, got his arm around me and just made me feel very welcoming. Like, as a young player coming into a men's environment, that's what you really need, because it's obviously a brand new experience for me.
Well, I know that the Yellow Army are really excited about seeing you in action. Do you think it's helped a bit, Ali, that there's 7 new players that have been all announced at once? Now, I know that obviously deals are all probably agreed at different times, but did that help on the first day back of training that there were quite a few new lads there?
Yeah, that really helped, to be fair, because seeing everyone together on the first day, and now that we've been together for a week or so, like, we're starting to gel together. And luckily enough for me, I live with 8 of the lads, so it's like we're always together 24/7. So it's like we're not only getting to know each other on the pitch, but we're also getting to know each other off the pitch, what we like, what we don't like, how we work, etc. So it's been really good, to be fair.
Brilliant, that's fantastic to hear. So can you tell us a little bit about your pathway to Torquay United? How's your career gone so far?
To be fair, like, the pathway towards Torquay United. So what happened was, I was at home and I got a call from my agent, and he said that Torquay United would be interested. And then when I found that out, I went to look them up straight away, and then found out that they just missed out on promotion to League Two. So I'm like, I want to go there straight away, because you're going to a team that's always winning, and you're going to a team that could potentially end up in the EFL next season. So for me, like, once I had that feeling in my mind that it's a team that's always fighting for promotion, like, I was like, you know what, I'm going there straight away. I had already made my mind up before I even met the gaffer. So, like, it was an amazing week for me, because I did have other options, but then as soon as I heard this, and then I've done my own research on the internet about the gaffer, etc., and how many promotions he's had and with other clubs, like, I just knew straight away, like, this is the right place for me.
That's fantastic to hear. It's brilliant to see that you're as enthusiastic as we are of having you here, Ali. And you've had some spells in and around before, because you haven't been that far from the first team at both QPR and Barnsley. You've made it onto the bench at both clubs, haven't you, at your previous clubs?
Yeah, I sat on the bench in QPR, third round of the cup game against Blackpool, and then off the end of this season at Barnsley, sat on the bench around about 6 times. 5 times in the Championship on the bounce, and then I sat once in the FA Cup third round, which was obviously very good for me, and that just gave me the confidence. Like, I never played, but being in the stands, like, seeing how people are moving at such a high level, like, I was always learning my game, regardless. So it's like understanding and visioning myself being there was the most important part.
Is that, do you think, about taking the next step now? Now you've had that taster of what it's been like in the first team environment. Is this the next step now, you having that taste of first team football? Because under 23 football and first team football, even at National League level, there's quite some difference, isn't there?
Oh yeah, there's a massive difference. Like, 2 days into training, obviously I'm used to like 23s, like slowing things down and like then picking it up. Whereas with men's football is everything's all about like you got to do everything at the highest speed. So because if you don't do it fast, like teams get to recover, teams get to get back into the shape. Whereas the gaffer at this club, he's always like telling me like you got to do things with content. Like it's got to be quick. It's got to be quick because in the National League, like you and I know, it's so tough. So it's like when you do things and you catch people out, it's easy goals. And when you slow things down, you allow teams to get back into their shape. Then you lose the opportunity to score a goal.
And of course, you've had one run out with your new teammates already up at Poole on Saturday. How did you find that? I noticed that you got involved in the goal celebrations of both of you. You certainly enjoyed yourself.
Yeah, no, to be fair, like the first time playing my teammates, I was so happy. Like it felt very different. Like it felt like I was going out there, like fighting for my life. Like even though it was a friendly, but I felt like I was fighting for 3 points, like playing in the league. And like when we scored, like it's like I scored. Like it's the best feeling ever. And on top of that, keeping a clean sheet, like it's just no better Saturday afternoon, man. And then obviously coming back home in the coach and everyone buzzing, and just can't wait to go again tomorrow night.
And of course, tomorrow night is going to be your first bout at Plainmoor. And I know that, as I say, the Yellow Army are looking forward to see you in action. What's that going to be like being at Plainmoor for the first time?
Oh, I'm so excited. You can see it in my face, honestly. I wish tomorrow was today. Like I'm honestly so excited. Like I can't wait, man. Can't wait for the kickoff, man. I just want to go out there, do what I do, and then hopefully pour out a good performance and get another clean sheet.
Now, of course, over the next few weeks, we're going to see a lot more of you. But can you tell us a bit about your game, what your key strengths are before we see you in action tomorrow night?
My key strengths are obviously like I'm a very demanding centre half. Like I like passing it and I love heading it. So it's like those are my key strengths, like being dominant in the air, taking control of the ball, and like organising and getting people in the right places and just getting the team going really, because sometimes you always need that one person where that gets everyone together, that gives everyone that little 5%, you know, even though it's pre-season, players are going to get tired. But when you got someone that's constantly saying, come on, like you want to give more even when you're tired. So it's like for me, especially tomorrow being at home, like with the fans and that, it's going to be so good. So excited, man.
It's very clear from this conversation that you're a very demanding character, isn't it? You expect the best from yourself and from your teammates, even in these pre-season friendlies.
Yeah, 100%, because the season started on Saturday for us. We don't look at it as if it's a pre-season game. Like for us, that's where the season starts, because what we need to do as a team is we got to build momentum. We got to gel together. We got to do all the right things, do what the gaffer wants in order to give ourselves the best opportunity going into the season to then hopefully go on and achieve what we want to achieve as a group. So for me, I don't look at it as pre-season. Like I look at it as the season. I look at it as trying to make the fans obviously happy, and most importantly, putting out performances that's going to give us as a team, as a collective group, the best possible chance to go out there and prove to teams that we are one of the contenders of winning this league this season.
So, Ali, here we are asking you on the 26th of July, what are your personal ambitions and your team ambitions for the season ahead then?
My personal ambition for this year, I don't want to say it because it might sound too optimistic. But as a team, I'd want to keep my personal ambitions to myself. But as a team collective, I genuinely believe we've seen this group over the past 8 days, we can go on to win this league this year. I genuinely believe that, and hopefully, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I can't predict what's going to happen in May next season, but I genuinely believe, hand in my heart, we can win this league this season, sorry.
Do you know what? It's been an absolute delight to talk to you, and I know that the Chalk United supporters can't wait to see you in action and all of that. And I've got a feeling already that when you score your first goal for the club, that there's going to be quite a celebration at your end and also on the terraces as well.
I hope there is. And to be fair, I got close to scoring a header on Saturday, so maybe that's a sign that tomorrow I might get a goal. So fingers crossed, man.
That's right, Ali. Save it for tomorrow night, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. It's not a guarantee, though, because I don't know if I'm going to be guaranteed to score, but I'll do all I can to trap on the ball in the back of the net.
Brilliant, Ali. Well, thank you for joining us today. Really do appreciate it. Welcome to Plainmoor, and we look forward to seeing you in action tomorrow at night.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Yellow Army will be back again with more interviews in the course of the pre-season leading up to the season proper. But hopefully we'll see most of you tomorrow night for the game against Truro at 7:45 kickoff at Plainmoor.